how are we shaping up for this BBL season?
Yeah, we're shaping up well. I think it'll be a unique preparation, much like every other side. We don't have our whole squad together just at the moment. We've got guys in different countries, in different states. We'll all come together, obviously, a couple of days before our first game in Hobart. So great to get an intra-squad game out here last night, get the guys some match practice. We've got another couple of training sessions before we jump on the plane. So certainly a different type of preparation, but yeah, certainly looking forward to getting started next week.
What did you see in that
Intra-squad?
What did you see in that you liked?
No, there were some positive signs. Certainly from a bowling perspective, to see Jai Richardson back, to see Jason Berendorf back and bowling really well. They're obviously going to be really key parts to our attack. Ashton Turner, Aaron Hardy showed some really good signs with the bat. Yeah, so there was plenty of positives to take out of it, and we'll continue to build over the next few days.
And with the bat, Ash Turner, how important is that for him going forward? He's probably had a bit of a rough patch in the Shield, but it sounded like he whacked a few last night. Yeah,
41 off 16 balls, I think it was. So, no, look, Ash is a really important part of our side, and as a leader, as our vice captain as well. So, for him to be able to do that, I'm sure he'll take some confidence out of that. And he, like all of our players, will continue to prepare over the next few days. But he'll be integral in that sort of middle order role for us, and I'm sure he's looking forward to getting started as well.
And Aaron Hardy, is he likely to get an early opportunity while a few of the other players are away? There's probably a few where the imports are away, and then probably the Aussie guys as well.
Yeah, he's a chance. I think, particularly with Ash Agar away for the first part, and without a few of our imports to begin with. I think, we've had Aaron in our squad for a couple of seasons now. I think he continues to develop into a really nice all-round package for us to bat sort of that 6-7 role and be able to offer us a few overs as well. So 4 wickets and 40 last night certainly didn't hurt his chances.
What do you know about Ash Agar's injury and whether that will affect your BBL?
Yeah, he had a scan yesterday, so we're just waiting to get the results on that. We weren't expecting to have Ash available for our first game due to Aussie A commitments anyway, so whether that means he misses a few more games, it'll just depend on how the scans come back.
Given that strange preparation and everyone all over the place and isolation, that kind of stuff, do you think we're going to see a few more injuries like these?
If you ask the physios, they'll say yes. I think we've already seen in the Australian setup, I think they've had 4 now with Warner, Stoinis, Ash, and I think Mitch Stark has got a niggle as well. So unfortunately, I think it could be a case that we see a bit more of that throughout the season. 2 weeks sitting at home or in a hotel room, not being able to do much physically, and then going into some high intensity sport. We may see a few more niggles along the way, and I think everyone's going to have to deal with that.
And where's Mitch Marsh at?
Mitch is slowly progressing. He would have loved to have been able to take part last night, but isn't quite there yet. We'll continue to build Mitch over the next few days, trying to get some match practice into him. We'd love to be able to do that. If we can, we will. If not, he'll come over on the plane with us next week. And fingers crossed he's right for the first game, but we'll continue to monitor him, and he won't play until he's ready to go.
Is he frustrated? How's he feeling?
Yeah, he's frustrated. Yeah, he wanted to be ready to go 2 weeks ago. So he's doing everything he possibly can to be right and ready to go. He's, again, a really important part as captain and his role that he'll play with the bat to begin with. But yeah, he'll build into the tournament like a number of our players, and if we get him for round 1, that'll be a bonus, but we'll just wait and see.
How far off was he from playing yesterday,
Far enough to not consider him. So we've actually thought about using him as a X Factor player yesterday and bringing him in at the 10 over mark, but no, he's not quite there yet. And again, we'll monitor him daily. We'll keep pushing him as hard as we can. We've still got a bit over a week before that first game, so we'll see how we go.
Were there any players last night that might be in the mix for a replacement player gig, seeing as there are a couple of imports out and possibly some injuries heading in?
Yeah, there's a couple. Obviously, we got a great opportunity to have a look at a few last night. I think we'll continue to probably bolster a few of our bowling stocks. So your Liam Guthrie's and the likes probably come into the mix in that sense. Another spin option would be nice with Ash potentially out for a little while, so we'll look at that as well. So we'll make those calls over the next few days, but we might have a few extra faces on the plane with us on Wednesday.
Is Cooper Connolly a chance? He was obviously training the other day, but he might be a little bit young. What is he, 17? 17?
17, yeah. He's got a very bright future, keeper, but he's probably a little way off at the moment.
How were you watching Cam Green again?
Yeah, it's terrific, isn't it? Yeah, I think we're all really proud that Cam's made his Australian debut, and I'm sure that'll be the first of many. I think he will join up with the Aussie A squad now and prepare for a test series, and hopefully he can receive a baggy green cap sometime during this summer. So I think we've seen his development over the last couple of years now. We've been incredibly excited with what we've seen, and I think the rest of Australia and now the world are starting to see it as well. So, yeah, he was really excited, pumped to get his debut, and yeah, like I said, I'm sure that's the first of many.
And Joe Clark, is he finally out of quarantine yet?
Not yet. He gets out at 6:30 tomorrow night, so the finish line's in sight for him. He's actually going to play club cricket for South Perth on Sunday. He'll join up with us and be ready to go for next week.
Many others involved on Sunday in the T20 stuff?
Yeah, they'll all play. Everyone will play on Sunday, barring Mitch probably. So yeah, great opportunity again. I think Premier Cricket and getting our guys back there as often as we can is really important. So another opportunity for the guys to have a hit out. Still think in T20 cricket match practice and getting out in the middle is the best form of practice. So hopefully we can see a few more good results on the weekend and then get ready to jump on the plane.